Hey guys, Bazza here from Living in Beta. Today we're unwrapping our Easter eggs a month early, delving into some of the best secrets Hogwarts Legacy has to offer. Settle in, grab your favourite beverage, and kick back as we showcase some of our favourite Easter eggs and secrets. Let's get into the video. Most players of Hogwarts Legacy will be familiar with the massively successful series of Potter films, inspired by J.K. Rowling's books of the same name. The devs over at Portkey Games made sure to pay homage with plenty of nods and sly winks for the keen observer. Up first, we're kicking it off where it all began, the Philosopher's Stone. Scattered around Hogwarts you'll find chessboards, more specifically, wizards' chessboards. These strongly resemble the design of the giant chess pieces featured at the end of the first film. Stick around and you'll see how a game can be ended in just a few swift moves. Around the castle, players will find the Daedalian keys, evasive instruments which unlock a chest in the Gryffindor common room. These are the same keys used in a trial created by Professor Flitwick to protect the Philosopher's Stone. Unfortunately, we don't get a broom this time. Moving on to Harry's second year, there's plenty to be found. In the girls' toilets by Professor Fig's classroom, you'll find the Polyjuice potion Hermione brewed. Over in the Slytherin girls' bathroom, you'll also find the entrance to the fabled Chamber of Secrets, the site of Lockhart's heroics. What a guy.
Do you live here?
No.
Really?
Sticking with the Chamber of Secrets, something you've likely come across on the overworld is a butterfly icon. Completing this mini distraction will provide you with a nice little reward. This is of course in reference to Ron's quip when heading into the Dark Forest. Sorry Ron mate, it's the spiders for you. On to the third year, get that Patronus ready, because we're heading to the lake where Harry and Sirius almost met their demise. At least there's no Dementors this time. Heading back to Hogwarts, you can also find the cell where Sirius was locked up towards the end of the film. To access, you'll need the level 3 version of Alohomora. Finishing up the third year, we have the Hippogriff High Wing, a clear nod to everyone's favourite animal amalgam, Buckbeak. You can even recreate the scene where Harry flies over the lake. Ah, memories. Rounding out our picks from the film Easter eggs, we have the Triwizard Cup as well as the Goblet of Fire. If you're feeling eager, pop your name into the goblet. What's the worst that could happen?
Harry! I protest! Harry, you put your name in the Goblet of Fire.
That covers off our favourite film related Easter eggs. There's plenty more to be found, so get out there and start exploring. We now shift over to more general secrets and Easter eggs, starting with the cherished English tradition of cow tipping. Yep, this is a thing. Moving swiftly on, we have one of our favourite Easter eggs in the whole of Hogwarts Legacy, a love letter to one of the most beloved game studios, From Software. If you head to the location shown on the map here, you'll find what looks to be a nod to the Soulsborne series as well as Elden Ring, from the sword bonfire down to the gravestone makeshift steps. All we need now is some armour and some trusty dodge rolls. Nice. Next up, we have a cameo from the creature of the Black Lake. This big old squid is first introduced to players in the early hours of the game, and is noted to be non-hostile. Players can encounter this friendly fella by giving the Slytherin common room window a little knock. Sticking with mythical creatures for a second, players can encounter a glorious dragon doing their rounds on the map screen. Shifting to the spectral, fans of the paranormal can get their fill by heading over to a locked door by the Slytherin bathrooms. Inside, you'll find some ghosts kicking back and celebrating their Deathday. Rather them than me.
You should ask her.
Shan't hold my breath for that.
No, I'm going to ask her this time.
You said that 40 years ago.
Did you see that? She looked at me.
My dear mound of shoulders, I'm afraid it was I that drew her gaze.
Staying with the morbid for our next Easter egg, the observant player will notice a spell motion for learning Avada Kedavra, the Wizarding World's one-way ticket to Azkaban, looking exactly like Harry's scar. Whilst we're on the subject of spells, another clear nod to the source material comes in the form of the Transfiguration spell. The icon used depicts a goblet sporting a rat's tail. Fans of the franchise will immediately recognise this as Ron's failed attempt to transform his rat Scabbers. Ron's wand is arguably the second best redemption story in the series, taking out Lockhart and saving Harry in the process. What a champ.
He's got a point, you know.
Our next secret is hidden in plain sight. Heading over to this location on the map, players will encounter a curious tapestry depicting a woman and a large letter K. Casting Lumos will allow players to enter a corridor leading to a secret room. Observing the tapestries contained within, players will uncover the tragic story of a mother who succumbs to the werewolf curse, forcing her to abandon her infant daughter and husband. Recasting Lumos will reveal an alternative image on some of the tapestries, one of the more intriguing, as well as, let's be honest, depressing secrets on this list. Our penultimate offering brings us to Professor Kagawa's office. On a desk to the side, players are treated to a miniature game of Quidditch. Great attention to detail. Finishing up with everyone's favourite groundskeeper, players can find Hagrid's hut in a similar location to where it's seen in the films. Sadly, Hagrid isn't yet around at this point in time, but I'm sure if he was here, he'd be hard at work.
I'm off to the leaky cauldron for a few butterbeers if you need me. I'll meet you when you're all done.
Well guys, that's been 20 of our favourite secrets and Easter eggs that can be found in Hogwarts Legacy. Let us know in the comments which secret was your favourite. Drop us a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more content like this. As always my friends, I'll catch you in the next one.